Michael Johnson. And number 41, 6'5" sophomore from High School, Trevor Montiel. The Eagles are coached by Pete Dunkenberg. For the starters for our Wheaton College Thunder. Number 2, 6'6" senior from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Number 13, senior from Number 20, 6'1" senior from Orlando, Florida. Number 22, 6'4" junior from Pregame, Wisconsin.
Good evening and welcome to King Arena here on the campus of Wheaton College. It is November 10th, 2021, and we are officially here to start off the basketball season. I'm Don Crowder, joined by Dalton Van Esselton here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network, bringing you live coverage here of this awesome matchup between the Wheaton Thunder, who come into this ranked number 6 in the nation, and the Benedictine Eagles. This is the season opener for Wheaton on home turf. Benedictine did pick up a win at DePaul, 73-71 this past week, so they are 1-0 in the game. But we just got the starting lineups, and we're going to be getting just underway. Dalton?
Yeah, I'm just really excited to see all these fans in the stands today. Having a packed King Arena is a great way to start the season. I'm looking forward to seeing Wheaton kind of get off to a hot start, push the pace, and see what they can do on the fast break.
Tip is one, goes over to Cruikshank, big first pass, and that's Considine down the middle. First points of the night. Eli Considine, the junior. But the Eagles take over on the opposite side. Quick turnover as it bounced off of the hands of Michael Johnson. Bit of confusion, and it's actually not going to be a turnover, so Eagles ball still on the wing. Pass goes in to Montiel. Montiel's going to take it himself. Cross-court pass. Ellingson in the corner. Short. Over the backboard. Good rebound. Still with Ellingson. Finally poked away. And the Eagles still have it. 9 on the shot clock. Driving down low. Here's Michael Johnson. Baseline. Steps out of bounds. It's a nice dunk attempt, but it'll go Wheaton the other way.
Right off the bat, Wheaton is doing a great job of just putting pressure on the ball and just rotating and making the correct adjustments as the Benedictine team is getting the rebounds.
Namier Dome on the wing. Here's Vegas. Cruikshank driving in. It's going to pick up a charge. Offensive foul. And that was Cade Ellingson putting his body on the line. Johnson will take point, bringing it up. Colin Vegas to challenge. Wheaton College going man here, as most teams do in Division III. Driving inside, hop step. Good defense from a Dome. Over in the corner, Agawomo gets it over to Montiel. Montiel was blocked, but there was a foul before the shot.
Wheaton foul number 22, Eli Considine, that's his first.
And Considine picks up his first foul of the contest right there. The Eagles will take it down underneath. Johnson over in the corner, quick shot up, and it's good. Rattles home for Kosic for 3. Cruikshank bringing it up the field. Alioth, a Dome, three-pointer of his own. Cash, Namier Dome, preseason All-American, number 20. Hope to see some big things from him tonight. Agawomo takes it down. Easy bucket for 2. Considine dishes it to Alioth. Vegas in the corner, thinks about the shot, passes it up. Now Alioth will go up with the 2, misses, and going to see a foul down low. I think Considine was clipped in the back.
Foul number 41 by Teal. That's his first.
Both teams are being really aggressive on the offensive end, making a lot of cuts and crashing the offensive board. So it's good to see a lot of activity around the rim, and we can hope to see some more offensive rebounds coming from Eli as he was able to draw the foul there and continue to have possession on this end.
These are 2 teams that employ shorter lineups. Cade Alioth playing in more of that center role for Wheaton College at 6'6", and then Trevor Montiel at 6'5". And it is Montiel with this 3-point attempt. Splash, nothing but net for Trevor Montiel. Down the other end, layup missed. Good defensive pressure from Wheaton, and now they will try and push a dome. Quick first step from a dome, puts the shot up. He's going to get called for the offensive foul. 2 quick offensive fouls early on against Wheaton. Nick Chiavello will come in for Colony Vegas, but Wheaton down 7-5 right now.
Benedictine is doing a good job of crashing to the middle of the paint and kicking out for open threes. Not a great three-point shooting team, but they are getting wide open looks, which is what you want. So hopefully Wheaton can rotate and close out on these shooters.
We see Nick Chiavello in the game, a 6'4" sophomore from Columbus, Indiana. It was a longer time before he made his freshman year debut. Of course, first player off the bench tonight for Coach Schauer. And gets the rebound there. Off to Cruikshank. So quick in the open floor is Tyson Cruikshank. Alioth driving down low. Has it stripped. And we're going to go the other way now. Ellingson. Down low. Agawomo challenged for it. The Eagles able to escape. Over to Johnson. Wide open 3 in the corner. And that's going to go in every time. 11-5 Benedictine here. 3.5 minutes have gone by in this contest. Looking pretty even so far, but Wheaton certainly looking a bit lost on the offensive end. Here's a dome to change that. Step back jumper, short. Rebound falls to Agawomo. Here's Kosic. Wide open down low. Agawomo underneath the basket. Alioth to corral the rebound. Going to slow things up here. It's Chiavello on the wing. Cruikshank driving low, getting his own way. He's going to pick up the foul. We'll see our first free throws of the night.
Wheaton is getting good looks. They just need to keep the ball in their hands. They're creating a little too many turnovers right now, but I like the aggressive side of Cruikshank, attacking the rim and drawing the foul. So hopefully that sparks some more offensive drives and getting to the paint, hopefully kick it out for 3.
Bit of confusion between the officials. Coach Schauer is going to walk over to talk about something. We have 2 Eagle players ready to check in. Not really sure what the delay is about, but either way, Tyson Cruikshank, after a great double move, dribbled down to the basket. I think what's going on is there's a bit of confusion about the score. There were 2 3-pointers made and then 2 regular field goals made. I think 5-10 is the correct score. They were saying 5-11 is maybe incorrect. And still some confusion, but Wheaton started off a little bit slow tonight, Dalton.
Yeah, they have been scoreless for the past 2.5 minutes, so hopefully Tyson can put in 2 free throws right here to break the seal, and then hopefully create some turnovers, some chaos on the defensive side to turn that into some good offense. Wheaton is a team that does put up a lot of points per game, so hopefully we can keep that. They can keep that going with their high field goal percentage, and they're shooting it pretty well from threes. Hopefully they can get some open looks, have Crookshank and Adome hit some wide open threes.
And of course, this Wheaton College team is ranked number 6 coming into the nation. That comes as no surprise. They were 10-0, perfect record going into their conference tournament. They ended up losing in the final to Illinois Wesleyan. Of course, we did not have a basketball postseason last year, but this is a very strong Wheaton side that has returned most of its starters from last year. Namie Adome, Cade Alioth, Colin Vegas, and then of course Luke Anthony, who is currently playing football, all getting significant minutes and all returning. First one's up short from Crookshank, not what you usually expect from him from the stripe. As we see the first substitutions for the Eagles, Jeff Kratz and Mark Blaschik.
With the first game of the season, you can see the Wheaton Thunder are trying to shake off a little rust, and hopefully they can get into a good groove and a good rhythm and get some points up on that board.
Johnson. Move inside. Blazik to Kratz. Defended well by Crookshank. Johnson going to go for it, going to get it over the outstretched arms of Chiavello. Crookshank, though, other way quickly. Chiavello makes up for his own mistake, puts in the easy 2.
Yeah, that was good work of Tyson keeping his head up and pushing the ball and getting down to Chiavello for an easy lay-in.
Meanwhile, Montiel tries to get another 3 going, can't find the right stroke. Crookshank, nice double move, ankle breaker. Considine down to Alioth. This is the first time he's been in the post. And Considine has his shot blocked. Here's Kratz. Lots of energy from Johnson. Goes down, gets the travel call. Wanted the foul. Not going to get it. Turnover for the Eagles. Wheaton will go the other way.
It's good work for Wheaton to, after a layup, create a turnover so they can get another possession and hopefully go on a little run.
Thunder going small right now as Alioth takes a seat. Looks like Considine and Chiavello will be the 2 big men out on the floor. Vegas weighing his options. Considine's got it down low, backing up against Montiel. Double move, poked away. Now here come the Eagles. Johnson in the corner. Blazik. Not going to get it. Wheaton will try to move things quickly. Chiavello was bursting up the floor, but it's a dome. And now Considine in the corner. Short. And rebound falls kindly to Kosic.
Wheaton with the small ball lineup, you hope to see them attack a little bit more or beat their defender off the dribble. You can see Eli or Chiavello being a little faster at a smaller size. So hopefully they can get their defender on their heels and blow by them.
Johnson's got Vegas on him. 3 on the shot clock as Vegas forces the pass to the corner. Buzzer beater, that's going to go in the corner for Kosic. We're going to get our first timeout of the game. Coach Schauer not liking what he's seeing.
Benedictine is getting a lot of open looks from 3. Right now they're 5 of 8 from deep. That's where all their points are coming from. So if Wheaton can make the adjustment, the right adjustment to rotate out or switch off screens and just find the way to run the Benedictine Eagles off the 3-point line.
And it's not an uncommon sight in Division III basketball to see teams shoot upwards of 60 or 70% from 3 in the first half. It does matter, though, how you end the game. Good point you made, Dalton. Just all their points coming from an area of the floor that not always the most consistent. But regardless, Benedictine is up big here, 16-7, forcing the timeout from Coach Schauer.
Yeah, Koshik and Johnson are both 2 of 2 from deep right now. So I think that's something that Coach Schauer will probably adjust, is just how they deal with seeing those 2 out on the 3-point line. And he'll probably make some adjustments on the offensive end and work for better shots, maybe slow the pace down just a little bit. As Wheaton is having a few too many turnovers right now, but as we head back into it, we'll see what Schauer drew up. Hopefully get a quick bucket and then some good defense on the defensive side.
And Michael Johnson, one of 4 seniors on the roster, the only senior starting out there for Benedictine. You contrast that with Wheaton College. You know, there's too many to count. Both 5th-year players and current seniors. Certainly a veteran roster. Wheaton has most of their starters out on the floor coming out of that timeout. Swinging the ball around the perimeter. Alioth now has it, top of the key. They go to a dome, drives down the court. It's always going to fall his way when he gets in that position.
It's a good, strong take by a dome right here to absorb the contact and still get the layup to go. Driving by the bigger defender and then initiating the contact, and possibly could have drawn a foul there, but strong take.
Nice hedge there from Chiavello. Out on the wing. Man, another 3-pointer, this time from the substitute, Andrew Ambrosio. The hot hand seemingly transferring everywhere for the Eagles. Can Chiavello answer? He can from deep.
A lefty with a nice stroke from deep is always a good sight to see, and Chiavello is answering back with a 3 of his own, which is needed from Wheaton.
Ball is jumbled off of Ambrosio. A dome rescues it acrobatically. Cruikshank will look to push things up the floor. In transition, there's no one better in the conference. Tyson Cruikshank gets the 2 to go and the foul.
See a lot of energy coming off of Cruikshank as he got that and one. Just a strong take and very, very quick off the dribble, and can blow by any defender that is guarding him.
Couple substitutes just filed in for Benedictine. Zach Duras gets his first minutes of the night. Trevor Montiel is back into the game as Tyson goes 1 for 1 at the line. Cuts this lead down to 4. Suddenly Wheaton back in contention and adding some more firepower. Got a sub in there, Eddie Scott, number 3, another player who had to wait a couple games before getting his first minutes last year, but now in this first half, only 8 minutes in, seeing the floor. And down low, it's an easy pass and an easy finish for Connor Riley.
Yeah, just a little bit of a slip right there. Dome was a little behind. Tried to jump that pass, but just left him wide open for a layup.
Scott gets his first offensive touch. Alioth will try the 3-pointer. Maybe going for the bank there, couldn't quite find it. Riley. Another 3-point attempt, this time from Duras, and it's good again from the Eagles. Bunch going wild.
You see Benedictine is just pouring it in from deep, taking all these contested threes too. Wheaton closed out well there, but just able to get the shot to go over the contested hand.
And with that 3-pointer, they're up to 6 for 9 from behind the arc. Good for 67% in this contest. Wheaton still looking for that winning formula now. Alioth, could it be this down low? It won't be. Montiel put up a pretty good fight. Riley to Montiel. And now down low. Agawomo trying to move on Chiavello. Some good defense being played by Wheaton. Some good support from their bench. Montiel with the spot-up jumper, no good. Rebound falls to a dome. And we're going to see a jump ball timeout. Couldn't quite get realized.
Montiel is the Eagles' leading scorer as of last year, and Alioth is doing a good job of keeping him to 3 points tonight, so it's good to see him playing some good defense. He has a height advantage, but yeah, he's hopefully on the offensive end. He can use his size to his advantage and post up and get down to the block.
It is Montiel who gets that inbounds pass. 1 on the shot clock. I think that was late, and it's going to be seen by the referee. A turnover for Riley. Great defense being played by Wheaton, forcing the shot clock violation. However, they are down 9 at home.
Wheaton is 4 of their last 5, so hopefully they can keep that little run going and create some more offense with that turnover they just had on the defensive side.
It's Cruikshank. Scott wastes no time. Eddie Scott. How about that? First shot, first points.
A big bucket right there for Eddie Scott, who, as you mentioned, Don, didn't get that many minutes last year, but is seeing the court a lot more this year and hopefully can continue to light that fire into Wheaton.
And Dalton, I think you and I have both played against Eddie Scott in pickup, and we both agree, how has he not gotten minutes in his career? He's a very talented player offensively and defensively. And you see right there, forcing the turnover.
A lot of athleticism Scott has, and he's showing that with getting open on the three-point line and creating a travel right there to hopefully get Wheaton another bucket on the offensive end.
Scott brings it up the floor. Wheaton going guard heavy with this lineup. Scott, Cruikshank, and Uvegas out, but it will be Considine on the low block. Working on Blazik. Using his strength, getting up. Tries to get his own rebound, but it was good defense in the end from the freshman. Cutting down. Duras. Montiel, another 3. This one good again.
The 7-3 for Benedictine. Wheaton needs to find an answer on the defensive side for these three-point shooters.
Cruikshank maybe looking for the pick and roll there. Instead picks up the foul. Ellingson will be contributed to that infraction. We got a couple subs out there. Scott will take a seat, as will Uvegas. Namie Dome returns to the game and has it in the corner. Drives himself, hop step, no good. Alioth the finish in the and one down low.
Great follow by Alioth, just crashing the offensive board, seeing that he had a smaller guy guarding him after a dome went up against Montiel, and was just able to convert that and one right there.
Alioth does make the free throw. And Cade Alioth is certainly one of the players to watch this season. Was all conference last year after having a stellar season in terms of points and rebounds. He averaged a double-double in the season, but also saw a lot of growth as a passer and provided a very nice outlet down low. So Alioth certainly one to watch for tonight.
Another 3 from Montiel right there. You see on the replay, just a pure stroke. So Wheaton needs to do a really good job of closing out on him especially.
Step back 3 from Cruikshank, no good. Rebound is tipped over harmlessly to the Eagles player. Now Johnson, ooh, what a steal from Considine. Read the pass, we're going the other way. Nice crossover, tried to go down low to Alioth, who wasn't ready for it. Wheaton will pick up their 7th turnover of the night. And Benedictine will take their first timeout of the game. They're up 30-21, Dalton, and with these three-pointers, they don't look like they're slowing down.
They do not. They have a lot of pure strokes from deep, and they're 6 of their last 7, so Wheaton, and 5 of their last 6 from deep. So hopefully Shower can make some good adjustments here. I don't really know what they could throw at him, but maybe some small ball would help with just keeping the guys close to their man, and some faster rotations too.
And Benedictine 73% from behind the arc. We typically see that and we say it's not sustainable. However, Wheaton In that same vein is also 67%. They just haven't had the same volume of shots. They're 4 for 6 versus 8 for 11. So shooting at about the same clip, but the Eagles just getting to those spots a little bit quicker. And as a result, they're up by 9. It's a bit of a deep three this time, off the front rim. And then the fadeaway jumper from Vlasic. Elliott with the hard screen, cut over, nice Cruikshank. He's not going to miss those. 2 more for Tyson.
Great crossover there to create the separation with the defender and just get a little wide open, easy jumper.
Oh man, surprised that didn't get a little bit more of a crowd reaction from King Arena. Blazik to the wing. Rebound by Elliott, pushed forward by Cruikshank. He's not waiting around. Considine strong to the rim, blocked. It's going to be a foul, though. Maybe just got him on the back of the hand. 2 more for Eli Considine.
Eli showing a lot of aggression coming off the three-point line, just a hard dribble to the rim and going up strong and drawing the foul.
First one rattles home for Eli. This will be the 7th and 8th free throws for the, I was right the first time, the 5th and 6th free throws for Wheaton tonight. The Eagles have yet to make a trip to the line. 2 for 2 from Considine, adds to his point total. He's got 4 in his first career start here for Wheaton. And now it's back in the hands of the Eagles. Kosic driving down on Chiavello. Great defense from the sophomore. Rebound falls to Cruikshank. He's going to push it up the floor just like he always does. Picks up the blocking foul. And wait a moment. It will be a confirmation on number 5, Kosic.
Cruikshank is doing a great job of immediately attacking and drawing a lot of fouls to start off the game and getting a trip to the free throw line being in the bonus.
Gets the nice soft bounce on the first one. If he makes this, it's a 1-possession game with just under 7 to go in the first period. 2 for 2 from Cruikshank as he jogs back on defense. Johnson bursting to the line, gets the pump fake. Aguomo kicks it out. Aguomo down low, nice rise, good hops. 2 more.
A great look off that bounce pass and easy finish for Aguomo.
Considine now. It's pressured. The Eagles picking the Thunder up deep outside the 3-point line. Cruikshank looking for help. Chiavello, another chance from 3. Doesn't get it to fall. And we will see the ball go out of bounds. Last touch by Elliott. The Eagles will take over the other way as Eddie Scott checks back in.
Chiavello with a good look there in the unfortunate in and out. He can get that shot to fall as we've seen before, but it's just hard to break the seal sometimes.
Here's Johnson. Eddie Scott picks him up at about the half-court line. Nearly the steal for Considine as Montiel maybe took 1 too many steps, but nonetheless drives in, gets the points. Let's see this replay. It's what's the gather? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the new gather rule. It's a little iffy sometimes.
Cruikshank down low, gets the position, gets the layup.
Tyson trying to get the Wheaton Thunder a little more energized with some great plays like this. He's doing a great job of attacking and really showing a good first step.
Johnson tries to go the other way, do the same thing, can't quite get it. Now it's a Doom, Chiavello, and Cruikshank. And he just got stripped from it. Aguomo the other way. goes strong. Considine maybe just not wanting to foul, didn't really challenge that shot.
Wheaton currently has 8 turnovers compared to their 10.5 turnovers per game last season, so I think they need to do a better job of taking care of the ball. I'm a little sloppy to start off the game with too many turnovers.
The Dome's going to work on Johnson. Gets up. That was a pretty audible slap.
I was surprised to not see the ref signal a foul there. It seemed we could hear it up here that it was right on the wrist.
You know, if we can hear it with these headsets on, you would expect the refs to hear it right next to the foul, but underneath the basket. A Dome spins Johnson. Goes strong to the rim. Can't quite get the lucky bounce. Might get his own rebound, though, and does. Considine thinks about the 3. Drives in. Double move. Can't quite work. Gets his own rebound and then commits the turnover. Just a lot of that sloppy play you were just talking about, Dalton. Wheaton College seemingly doing a lot of things right and then just one thing wrong slips them up. A couple offensive rebounds and then the turnover as Scott finds the rim and Chiavello puts up the wild shot. He'll get 2 at the line.
Eddie with a little finesse there, not being able to get that to go. And then Chiavello coming in on the offensive boards. Wheaton is doing a really good job of crashing the offensive boards and creating some second shots too.
Chiavello at the line.
Maybe some moisture on the court. Guomo is going to be the man in charge and wipe it up. As we've got 2 free throws from the line. Again, the Eagles still have yet to make a trip to the charity stripe. This will be the 9th and 10th free throws for Wheaton as Chiavello racks the first one home.
With basically all of Benedictine's points coming from the 3-point line, we won't see too many free throws right now, just no action around the rim from the Eagles currently. And Wheaton is doing a good job of staying out of foul trouble with only 3 team fouls to Benedictine's 8.
Second one is short. It's going to be a miss. In the corner, Kratz. That's high. It'll hit the scoreboard and fall in. It's going to go the other way. As with just under 4 minutes to go, Wheaton finds themselves still down by 6. Here's a Dome. He's got the mismatch on Kratz. Driving inside on Montiel. A Dome. Ooh! Alioth went down hard. As you can see here on the replay, though, a Dome just a really, really pretty move. As Alioth is up, looking a bit shaken, took a decent fall, but able to walk around, maybe just in a little bit of discomfort.
A Dome with a great left hand on that take, getting up and initiating some more contact and just staying aggressive. Hasn't gotten a foul called, sent to the line yet, but he's still being aggressive and taking it to the hole.
And now coming the other way, Duras. We'll find Guomo. Montiel, leading scorer last season. He's the leading scorer tonight. Ellingson down to Montiel. He's going to work on Considine. 9 on the shot clock. Poked away. Turnover. Trevor Montiel. Nice defense from Eli Considine.
Great defense. The ball got ahead of his spin move, so he just lost a little control. Considine with great defense on Montiel.
Now Vegas. A Dome. They're going to ride the hot hand with their preseason All-American, who ends up throwing the ball away.
I like seeing the Dome in the post matchup right there. He has a smaller guy on him, so I think they're going to try to feed him in the post and have him create stuff, whether back him down to the block and then kick out, or back him down and then go up and hopefully draw a foul.
Guomo nearly tipped away from Duras by Colin Vegas. And then the wide open layup is blown by Aguomo. Here's Cruikshank coming the other way. A dome on the wing. Inside. Oh, how does he do it?
What a
Off
pretty
balance.
finish.
Man.
What a pretty finish right there. Avoiding the defender and going up with a smooth right hand.
Kratz, good dish. An excellent finish by Aguomo, who has done most of his work down low despite standing at only 6'4".
I think all of his points have come off layups, if I'm correct.
Offensive foul, I think we just saw an illegal screen. Cruikshank gets called for it. That's his second foul of the night. But with under 2 minutes to go in the first half, Coach Schauer not likely to pull him.
Cruikshank just creates a lot of offense. So I think even with 2 fouls, they don't want to take him out as he creates a lot of energy and excitement on the offensive side.
Kosic thought about it to Montiel down low, and Aguomo just once again operating. Vegas, very unusual for him to bite on a pump fake, but does there. But Wheaton recovers, escapes without conceding any points. And now they can score 3 more. Considine, Eli Considine in the corner with the triple.
A great look, wide open shot for Considine. Just convert that as we're getting closer to halftime. Really needed by Wheaton to close the gap a little bit.
Foul down low. We'll wait a second to hear who it's on, as I sure didn't see anything. It's going to be on Cade.
Looked like on the cut there might have been a little bit of a hold from Alioth, but he's doing a really good job of staying with Aguomo, and also on that last possession that Benedictine had, just stayed straight up as the offensive player drove in.
Kosic takes it out underneath. Kosic to Riley, bobbles the pass, drives down low, tries to pass it to Aguomo, can't quite get it to move. Considine, wrap it up the floor. And Wheaton will be forced to stop that fast break attempt. Great job by the Eagles getting back in numbers.
I'd say we might see Wheaton try for a 2-for-1 right here, get a quick shot, hoping to get the last possession.
It will be a dome, easy as you like. No one able to challenge him at the rim, gets the 2.
Really getting the defender to slide to one side and then cross over just to blow by them.
There's only about a second difference between the shot and game clock. Eagles would be wise to just hold for the last shot. Vegas might prevent that from happening, though. Colin Vegas nearly able to get the steal. Trapped in the corner now as Scott and Vegas travel over. It's going to be a foul called on the blocking foul. Scott will pick up the infraction. Wheaton College up 39-38 right now, holding their first lead of the night with just 6 seconds to go in the first half. This will likely be the last shot. Kosic, deep 3 from Kosic. Oh man, rattles home.
Wow,
you hate to see it if you're a Wheaton fan, but 3 more for Benedictine. And a nice shot from Kosic. That'll do it for the first half. And Dalton, it's been a pretty exciting night of basketball so far.
It has been. Wheaton went on a little run to end the half, and then Benedictine making that 3 right there, a little rim around and getting the friendly roll off of a fade away from roughly 25 feet away.
And we will take about a 15-minute break. So please join us back here on WTSN after that for the second half.
Welcome to Wheaton College Graduate School. Wheaton College was established in 1860, and our first graduate programs in education and theology began in 1936 and 1937. Since then, the graduate school has expanded to offer more than 20 degrees and certificates, attracting faculty experts and dedicated scholars from around the world to learn, live, and lead for Christ and His kingdom. Wheaton College is located in the town of Wheaton, Illinois. Campus is just blocks from Wheaton's beautiful public library, restaurants, coffee shops, shopping district, and French market. The Illinois Prairie Path leads to a range of gorgeous parks and forest preserves. To check out one of America's most famous cities, just hop on the train and head straight to downtown Chicago, a 45-minute trip. Our oldest building on campus, Blanchard Hall, is named after the college's first and second presidents, Jonathan Blanchard and his son Charles. Jonathan Blanchard was an active abolitionist in his day, and this building has been verified as a stop on the Underground Railroad. Blanchard is home to the Wheaton College administrative offices. This building also houses the MA in Teaching program. Built in 1960, Edmond Memorial Chapel is home to Undergraduate Chapel. Buswell Library contains study spaces, the Writing Center, a lounge, public computers, and our main stacks. At Buswell, several subject librarians, ESL, and writing consultants provide expert research and writing assistance. The Marion E. Wade Center is Wheaton's museum and archive dedicated to C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, Dorothy L. Sayers, and 4 other famous authors. Here, grad students conduct in-depth original research or simply browse through the many artifacts and reading room resources. The Student Services Building holds Wheaton's state-of-the-art Center for Vocation and Career, the bookstore, and also houses the MA in Humanitarian Disaster Leadership and the Humanitarian Disaster Institute. The Krauser Sports Complex is an 8,000 square foot building featuring a fully equipped gym and weight room, a swimming pool, indoor running tracks, basketball courts, a climbing wall, and studios where you can take classes like Zumba and yoga. Wheaton's food service is consistently rated among the best in the nation. The Todd M. Beamer Center is home to Sam's Cafe, The Stoop, a favorite place to get a special graduate student discount, and Wheaton's Anderson Commons Dining Hall. The Billy Graham Hall is named for the late evangelist and Wheaton College alumnus Billy Graham, commonly referred to as the BGH. This building is the heart of Wheaton College Graduate School and home for most of our programs, offices, resources, and classrooms. The 5th floor is home to the programs in the School of Biblical and Theological Studies, BITH, or BTS for short. BGH 5 contains an impressive display of biblically themed art featuring Wheaton's own resident arts faculty and such notable names as Albrecht Dürer, Rembrandt, and Sadao Watanabe. You will also find an archaeology museum and exegesis research resource room. Here in the lounge, BIS graduate studies students and faculty enjoy fellowship and special events, and students study and collaborate. This floor is also home to the Wheaton Center of Early Christian Studies. BGH3 houses the School of Mission, Ministry, and Leadership, MML for short. Here, you will also find Buswell Library's Evangelism and Missions Collection, college archives, and special collections, as well as the Wheaton College Billy Graham Center archives. Beyond the classroom, grad students come here to explore the history of Christianity, evangelism, and intercultural studies. The School of Psychology, Counseling, and Family Therapy, PCFT for short, is located on the mezzanine floor of Billy Graham Hall. On this floor, there are offices, classrooms, a resource library, 2-way observation rooms for practicum training, and research labs. Around the corner from the BGH, our new Center for Family and Relational Health provides our marriage and family therapy students with practical on-site training. The 2nd floor is home to the newly renovated Graduate School Commons. This area is where you'll find most grad student resources, Grad students use the second floor lounge to share meals, fellowship, and study. Here you'll find MA in Higher Education and Student Development program. You'll also find the Department of Applied Linguistics and Intercultural Education, home to the MA in TESOL and Intercultural Studies, and Wheaton's Institute for Cross-Cultural Training. This is Barrows Auditorium, where many of our larger events, conferences, and graduate chapel are held. As you enter Barrows, you can't help but stop and admire this beautiful mosaic, the Luminous One, made in 2017 by Wheaton students and faculty. Part of Wheaton that you won't find here in Illinois is Honey Rock, Wheaton's outdoor center for leadership development located in Wisconsin. The MA in Outdoor and Adventure Leadership is taught at Honey Rock, enabling students to serve as graduate assistants in elite programming, camps, and retreats. Grad students from the main campus enjoy fall retreats at Honey Rock. Thank you for joining me for this campus tour. Find more information about our programs, admissions, and financial aid at our website, wheaton.edu. We look forward to seeing you here soon.
The mission of the Wheaton College Graduate School is to form servant scholars and leaders through exceptional graduate programs for Christ and His kingdom. Praise God, at Wheaton you don't have to choose between excellence in academics and praxis and leadership on the one hand, and a deep commitment to serving Christ in the church and in society. No, we wed those two commitments together. We've been doing that for more than 80 years. Our faculty and students and alumni embodying humble leadership and servant scholarship, often at the highest levels of the academy to the farthest reaches of the world.
At Wheaton, our more than 20 degrees and certificates deliver an outstanding Christian graduate educational experience, one built on an enduring model of adventurous thinking that integrates both quality academics and profound faith. Only at Wheaton will you find the first graduate program to emphasize both humanitarian and disaster preparation with a focus on faith-driven leadership. The first professionally accredited marriage and family therapy program in Illinois to offer community services and hands-on student training with its own faculty-led clinic. A master's degree in theology whose alumni place in the top-tier PhD programs, and that offers a partnership with the Center for Pastor Theologians to integrate theology into the ministry of the local church.
Wheaton offers an unparalleled journey, cultivating a diverse community where students actively integrate their faith with excellence in learning, service, and leadership. In our Graduate Student Life Office, we build belonging with a variety of events throughout the year, including grad chapel, diversity panels, prayer meetings, and fireside fellowship. We provide resources and support for international students and students of color, cultivating an environment where together we most fully reflect the image of Christ and His kingdom. We facilitate student leadership by offering on and off-campus service learning partnerships and outreach opportunities that integrate Christian thought and action. Plus, our location just outside Chicago puts the world at your fingertips. Everything from world-class entertainment and the arts to the chance to put your learning into action in servant leadership roles.
In the midst of a global pandemic that emptied our own classrooms for half a semester, faculty and graduate students in our Humanitarian Disaster Institute provided research, events, and resources that reached over 603 million people. At the Honey Rock Center for Leadership Development, located in the Northwoods, Wisconsin, graduate students in our Masters in Outdoor and Adventure Leadership program learned and led experientially as they develop and manage outdoor discipleship programs that impact the lives of hundreds of children, youth, and college students every year. As faculty in the graduate school, we seek to model servant scholarship as we mentor our students. For me, integrating exegesis, theology, and African American biblical interpretation is just as relevant to my ministry as a clergy person as it is to my popular and academic writing. You'll find this pattern with all my colleagues at Wheaton: a commitment to service, ministry, and serious academic scholarship. These are just a few examples of total excellence at Wheaton, inviting students into the research, leadership, and ministry of our academic centers, research labs, programs, institutes, and applying the thoughtful leadership of the academy to the real-world context.
So, what does a typical Wheaton College graduate student look like? They come in all shapes and sizes from all places in the world with all kinds of different callings. People like Stephen Bauman, who was the head of World Relief, like Mark Yarhouse, who's doing so much to help us understand human sexuality, like Christine Kane, the Australian evangelist, or like Robert Sityo from Uganda, a remarkable man who with his wife adopted 18 children and sensed God's call to come to Wheaton College to finish his preparation for a ministry of evangelism in his home country. People of remarkable faith, commitment, and a deep sense of passion to do the work of Christ in the world. Our hope is that one day soon you will join them.
Good evening and welcome back to King Arena here on the campus of Wheaton College. We're just about to get into the second half here of men's basketball between the Wheaton College Thunder and the Benedictine University Eagles. I'm Don Crowder, joined by Dalton Van Esselton here in the booth, bringing you live coverage on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. Dalton, we had a pretty exciting first half, one that ended with a buzzer beater 3 to put the Eagles ahead 41-39. What should we expect from these two teams going forward in the second half?
We'll probably expect to see Wheaton close out a little sharper on the three-point shooters. That was really the difference maker in the first half, with Benedictine shooting a strong 64% from deep and Wheaton only shooting 50%. But the volume was just very, very lopsided there. So hopefully we'll see Wheaton get some more wide open threes and convert on those.
And as you said, Dalton, most of the Eagles' points coming from behind the arc. They haven't looked too deadly on fast break points, but get 2 points there.
Guomo with a strong back down and then just going right up. He's getting all of his points from inside the paint.
Considine has it for Wheaton. Alioth tries his second 3 of the game, short, just like a Domes a couple moments ago. Here's Ellingson. No one closes down. It's Ellingson for 3, and looks like the Thunder didn't learn from that first half after all.
Looks like Benedictine still has the hot hand going around the entire team as they have a smooth stroke from deep.
Adome drives to the rack. Can't get the layup to go. Considine finds the rebound. Gets poked off of his hand. It's going to go off of Ellingson, who can't believe it. I certainly can't believe it either. Looked pretty clear to me that if it went out of bounds at all, it would have had to have been off of Considine. Regardless, though, Wheaton will have it underneath. And Kosic will pick up the foul. Loose ball foul on Cruikshank.
Just a ticky-tack foul on the inbounds play, and not something the Benedictine Eagles would want to see right off the bat.
Adome collects. Cruikshank Considine not closed down. He's going to make him pay. Three-pointer at the top of the arc. He's got 10.
Considine had that 3 in the first half and just keeping it going with a 3 to start off the second half.
Johnson cuts down. Michael Johnson on you, Vegas. Gets called for the foul.
Johnson did a good job there of getting U Vegas to bite on the pump fake and kind of jump into him there to draw the foul.
And would you believe it, this is the first free throw of the night for the Eagles happening in the second half. And Dalton, you mentioned it in the first half, all of their points almost exclusively coming from behind the arc. You're not really going to get too many fouls on shots. Johnson makes the first so far of one more to come. Extends the lead back to 5. And puts the second one up, doesn't get it. Dalton, very surprising at an away arena for it to be quiet during a free throw.
Hopefully the fans can start making some more noise in the student section as Considine just misses a 3 off to the left there. Love to see the aggression from him as he keeps putting up some shots.
Johnson's going to try and work on you, Vegas. Over to Ellingson. Three-pointer is short, but rebounded by Montiel, who squeezes down low, somehow gets by Alioth.
A smooth move from the big man right there. Montiel is putting on a good show right now, shooting 50% from the field and 75% from 3.
Alioth was looking for the contact and got it. And feet weren't set. It's going to be a foul on the shot. Alioth will step up to the plate. 1 for 1 from the line tonight. Only 3 points, but 9 rebounds. He leads all players, and that's certainly a sight that we have become very used to seeing.
Alioth just has a hunger to get on the rebound train, just get as many boards as possible. He does an incredible job of being aggressive on both the offensive glass and just going up and grabbing the defensive rebound with 2 hands.
Well, they're not really going to him too much tonight. Last season, really his breakout year, he would establish himself on the low post, and often offensives would start from his position. He was a great passer out of the low block. Tonight, though, just 4 points, 1 for 4 on field goals. He's a bit late to close out that 3. This time, Montiel doesn't make him pay, though. And Cruikshank picks up the intelligent steal. Pushing it up the floor now is Tyson. Vegas to Alioth. Puts up the shot, gets the late foul call, and 1 for Cade Alioth.
Alioth with a great pump fake there to get the defender to go up a little bit and then draw the foul. Alioth is doing a good job of creating some good offense this second half, getting another trip to the line.
And once we saw that replay, pretty clear foul on Ellingson. And the free throw goes for Alioth, so he's 2 points and 1 rebound away from double-double. If I wasn't an NCAA athlete, I would put money on the fact that he will average a double-double for the season.
He gets his 10th rebound there. Hopefully he gets 2 right here.
Oh, he jinxed it. Ellingson the other way. Montiel. Finds Kosic with the floater off the glass and in for 2 more.
Good touch there from Benedictine as they got a nice floater off the glass.
Hadome spins down to the lane, draws the foul, and he's been pretty active. Gets that crossover, pretty adept with his left and right hands.
It is pretty hard to stay in front of a dome, and especially when he gets up in the air, he just has a way to levitate and just stay higher than the defenders. And Wheaton is doing a great job of getting the Benedictine Eagles into foul trouble already in the second half. There are 4 Eagles players with 2 fouls, so that might be something to watch as the game develops.
And Michael Johnson, who just was subbed out, he's got 3. The only player in the game with 3, and of course, his 7 points have come off the back of a lot of pretty excellent guard play, so the Eagles will definitely miss him for the next couple minutes while he sits. Here comes Benedictine the other way, though. Kosic on the wing, finds Montiel. He has to pick up his dribble. It's a long 2. Got it.
A smooth shot from Montiel right over Alias' hand extended right there.
Cruikshank in the corner. He's wide open. Misses. And Aguomo comes up with the acrobatic rebound. Now in the corner. Ball is going to be sent away.
A little hand check on Vegas right there. Trying to stay in front of the guy he was guarding.
Number 33 was the recipient of that foul, Nate Shedd. Senior from Aurora, Illinois, gets his first minutes of the night. Vegas nearly steals the inbounds pass, but gives up the foul.
Quick 2 fouls there from Vegas in the span of maybe 3 seconds. So he'll probably head to the bench right there.
Well, just like that, a Dome and Vegas pick up 3. As you said, Colin, Vegas is now on the bench. Eddie Scott comes in for him. And Chiavello has also checked in. Aguomo down to the rack, gets the foul. And it'll be 2 more free throws for the Eagles.
Aguomo may only be 6'4", but he uses his big body to get into the paint and go up strong. And whether has an uncontested layup or draws a foul as he did there, he is just creating a lot of havoc on the inside of the hoop.
And again, just the student section, a little timid out there. A little timid.
A little too timid. Hopefully we can hear them get a little more active. There's some more voices. I hear one right now, but hopefully we can hear a few more.
It's a weird dynamic. You've got 2 swimmers that are shirtless, implying, you've got some super fans, but everyone else just seemingly quiet. Eddie Scott, though, fires up the crowd just a little bit with that nice layup.
And we have the shirtless swimmers on their feet as Eddie gets an easy bucket right there.
On the other end, the block from Considine comes through. A Dome pushes it up the floor. Here's Scott. Cruikshank wide open in the corner. Dagger, 3 points for Tyson. 1-point game. Timeout, Benedictine.
Wheaton just creating some incredible offense right there to have Benedictine need to call a timeout and talk things over. Great offense from Wheaton and great aggressive in the transition too. Tyson with an easy wide open 3 that if you give him that shot, he's not going to miss it.
That was a really nice find from Scott. And then you just see in the corner, missed that shot a couple seconds ago. But on the second time around, proves as reliable as ever. Tyson Cruikshank, 12 points for Wheaton. He leads, along with the Dome, the Wheaton players. And on the other side, Trevor Montiel has 15. He's seemingly unstoppable, shooting 60% from the field and from behind the arc. As a whole, the Eagles really haven't cooled down too much. Still 10 for 17 from behind the arc. That volume, that clip, it's still there. Wheaton, however, has struggled in this second half. 43% overall from behind the arc. And Coach Schauer, as you can see there, getting some water. Certainly is going to be parched from all that yelling. And good to see him stay hydrated. Good to see him throw the cup away. And here we go, coming out of the timeout. It's going to be a Dome, Cruikshank, Eddie Scott, Considine, and Nick Chiavello. So very strong, very small lineup out there. Considine and Chiavello both about 6'4", listed on the roster.
Let's see what answer the Benedictine Eagles have after that quick 5-point swing from the Wheaton Thunder.
Ellingson, he's back in the game. Finds Montiel. Step back Jay, air ball. And the crowd doesn't capitalize on the air ball. Oh, maybe they are now a little bit.
I think Montiel was very surprised he was that wide open with that stopping on the dime, and he just kind of got a little hesitant and short-armed it.
After the miss from Considine, Ellingson the other way. Montiel to Ellingson. Patient build up here for Benedictine. Ball goes off of the feet of Considine. Good call from the ref, good spot. And Ambrosio will check back into the game. He has only played 2 minutes tonight. He came on in the first half, hit a three-pointer, and then was subbed out. He's got one short-sleeved shooting sleeve. Not sure if I've ever seen that style before.
I don't think I have either. It's an interesting look. We'll see if it impacts his shooting ability.
Oh! Eddie Scott!
A smooth take, creating the contact and going up strong, and just a beautiful finish from Eddie Scott.
I'm telling you, you play against him in pickup, it's that just on every possession.
Montiel just having his way downstairs.
And 17 points for the big man. Cruikshank takes the three-pointer. No one's going to close him out. He's going to get it. The Wheaton crowd on their feet now.
Tyson said, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it all day.
And Wheaton is now up by 2. Their biggest lead of the night, believe it or not, for the number 6 ranked Wheaton College Thunder.
You heard the student section get into it a little bit there as the voices died down.
Really nice offensive play here from the Eagles. They're moving things around very well. Ball is going to be tipped out of the hands of Chiavello. That's a good call, and it'll come the other way.
The Eagles bench thinks it's the other way, but the ref had a better angle on it than they did, and he made the right call.
Meanwhile, Cade Alioth has checked into the game, as well as Andrew Williams, number 31. Really good to see him out on the floor. Was wondering when he was going to be introduced to the game. Brings a lot of ingenuity, a lot of energy. And we'll see what he can do here. Cruikshank. Scott moving inside. Tyson from behind the arc. A little short rebound. Chiavello goes up with his own board. Airballs the layup. And then on the rebound, Alioth is fouled. Crowd on their feet.
Chiavello kind of ran in a circle there, went up with the layup, and let Alioth just collect it and go back up and draw the foul. So Alioth is doing a great job on the boards, as that is his 11th rebound of the night. And it's just a board machine.
Front rims it. That's his first miss from the line tonight. If he had made both of them, he could have been on his way to that double-double, but as it stands, he will only get one. 9 points and 10 rebounds for Cade. Aguilmo puts it back into play quickly, and now Duras, back at point guard, will bring things up for the Eagles. Here's Duras. Challenged out by Scott. This Wheaton defense, high octane right now, lots of energy on the floor. Tipped away, Chiavello's going to clip Ambrosio from behind. He's going to get called for the foul.
Wheaton foul number 12, Nick Chiavello, that's his second.
As Vegas will check in for Eddie Scott.
Wheaton continues to visit the charity stripe. That was their 17th free throw back there compared to Benedictine's 4 free throws.
Step back 3 from Kosic, wide off the mark, air ball. And it was out of bounds before Ambrosio threw it off of Cruikshank's feet. And now we are finally hearing the air ball chants from the crowd. You love to see that. Dalton, I'm just realizing that Coach Schauer has been riding a pretty short bench tonight. Only 3 reserve players have gone into the game, so an 8-man rotation for Wheaton. Of course, those 3 players, Chavello, Eddie Scott, and Andrew Williams, have all played some good minutes tonight. Of course, Williams just came in, but very interesting to see that short rotation this early on in the season. Alioth moving down low. Foul on Ambrosio. He can't believe it.
Yeah, I didn't see much there, but the ref called it, and Alioth was able to draw another foul as Wheaton is 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
And with 12 minutes still to go in this second half, it's not a place the Eagles want to be in. Step back 3 from Adome in the corner. He gets it.
Such a smooth move to create that separation, a step back, and then just to bury the shot. And Benedictine is going to need a timeout.
And just like that, Wheaton has jetted out to a 6-point lead. It was always possible that this could happen as soon as Benedictine slowed down on their 3-point shots. They're 1 for 5 in their last 5 attempts, 1 for 7 overall of their field goals, so certainly struggling from behind. Let's look at that step back one more time, though. Does he stare him down after? Oh.
It looks like he lets him know.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a glance.
Not to test him there.
And Dome with 15 points on the night. I'll look to add more to those totals.
A 7-0 run for Wheaton in the last 2 minutes. Benedictine is cooling down a little bit, so I think Wheaton is creating some chaos on the defensive side and making some tough buckets on the offensive side.
And of course, the Thunder playing without 5th-year senior forward Luke Anthony. He's over acting as QB1 for the Wheaton football team, which is having a very great season and will look to advance pretty far in the postseason. So, of course, he adds a lot of shooting out on the wing. He's a spot-up shooter, but also as a 6'5" football player. Certainly brings a lot of grit down low, can use his body well, and he'll be a great addition to the Wheaton team about halfway through the season.
We for sure look forward to seeing him back on the court.
Now, there are also some rumors, Dalton. I don't know if you've heard these rumors, if it's even possible. Spencer Peterson.
I did hear some
perhaps
of those
could be
rumors.
back in the building come winter.
He is a 6'6", 215 body that can just dominate the post. So that'll be a huge pickup for Wheaton to get another post presence.
Foul. This one might be on Cade. Yep, it's going to be on Alioth. So 2 for Cade, 3 for Colin Uvegas, and 3 for Chavello. That's the foul trouble for Wheaton College. And on the other end of things, Michael Johnson has 3, and Trevor Montiel has 3. So the 2 best players, I would say, for the Eagles in somewhat of foul trouble. Of course, 3 fouls, not the end of the world, but 4 fouls, then you have to make some decisions.
You know, Benedictine making their 3rd trip to the line right now, not shooting the greatest from the charity stripe, so sending them to the free throw line might not be the worst thing as Montiel misses again.
0 for 2. Rebound goes out to Johnson, who will travel before he's able to get the step back off. And Wheaton will take things over here. They've got their starters back out on the court now, being led by Cruikshank and Adome with 15 apiece. Here is Tyson on the ball. Adome dribbles it off of his feet. They're going to have to move quickly here. Cruikshank with the pick and roll. Uvegas cutting inside. Frees up some space, gets the 2. Can't quite make the shot fall. Ellingson to Johnson. Working on Uvegas. Has to kick things out. Montiel, though, able to get the step on Alioth. Drive down low for 2 more.
Being a little smaller than Alioth, he's able to kind of go under the extended arm and finish with the left hand. Good take by Montiel as he continues to add to his point total.
Pass tipped away from Cruikshank. Aguomo down the court. using that body, getting down low, and an easy 2 points in the end.
Looked like a dome was trying to send that ball off the glass right there, but just was unable to get a finger on it.
Alioth has it on the top of the key. Adome thinks about the Euro step over to Cruikshank in the corner, hand in his face, no problem. 65-60, and we're going to see another timeout here as Wheaton answers.
Benedictine's coach was looking for a travel on a dome there, and with the no call, led to a open 3 for Cruikshank, and he's not going to miss some wide open corner threes right there.
Well, that's where he likes to operate, that corner. Certainly a 3-point threat every single year he's played. He's 3 for 6 tonight from behind the arc, 6 for 9 overall, 18 points, which leads all Wheaton scorers. Still Trevor Montiel over on the other side of things with 19, and he's been just as equally unstoppable for the Eagles, I'd say. We'll see this replay one more time. I don't think that's a travel. He doesn't stutter at all. He plants his 2 feet.
It looked good to me. I think Benedictine thought he might have slid a little bit, but the ref had a better sight on it, better viewpoint to make the no call.
Wheaton players take the floor.
Another trip to the water cooler for Shower. He is being very parched, and we'll see how long the jacket stays on as he continues to get fired up for his team.
He might be planning on using it as a prop, you know, like able to whip it off, throw it around if he's dissatisfied with a particular call, or to fire the team up, you know, the jacket's coming off.
Similar to Roy Williams at UNC, do a little impression that way and
absolutely
throw the jacket towards the bench and get the bench into the game as well.
That's one way to get your non-players, you know, some of your more reserve players into the game. And of course, Wheaton, very cohesive unit. Definitely a brotherhood, definitely a fraternity. But now back to the game. Montiel wastes no time with the 3, this time over the top. It's the top of the backboard. And we'll see Adome pick things up for Wheaton. It's been a bit 50-50 tonight, whether Cruikshank or another guard starts the offense. But for the most part, things taking place and starting outside the arc. Entry pass denied to Alioth.
Montiel read that pretty well to get a hand in there and poke it away and create the turnover.
Wide open is Aguomo down low. Once again, just Mr. Consistent down low. 15 points.
Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication, or Constantine was not really sure where he was at that point, but Aguomo with an easy finish.
Chiavello and Scott back in for Cade and Uvegas.
Scott and Chiavello are providing really good minutes off the bench to give rest to Cade and to Uvegas, so hopefully they can convert some points to make the minutes where Alioth is on the bench worth it.
And remember Chiavello with those 3 fouls, he's got to be careful. Considine. Scott's calling for it. They swing over to Adome. It bounced off of his face, and Johnson was able to burst through the hole. Scott, some good defense, good foul in the end on Johnson, who will get 2 at the line.
Looked like Scott's head almost hit the rim as he went up to defend that shot. Wheaton is picking up a lot of fouls this second half, and you see Benedictine being a lot more aggressive on the offensive end, driving into the paint, trying to create some more fouls.
Johnson makes this one, pushes it to 3 for 7 from the line for the overall record for the Eagles.
Still silence from the student section. Let's see if they can get loud here and hopefully throw the shooter off their mark.
And it seems that they're going for maybe the infrequent burst method of trying to disrupt a player. I personally like the drone. You know, everyone is making the same noise the whole time. Oh, Namie Adome. Finger roll, easy as you like.
finishing with his right hand on the left side, sneaking it in. What a strong finish. There's not much you can do to defend that.
It will be Johnson looking down low for Aguomo. It is cut away by Cruikshank though, but Aguomo gets it right back, puts the shot up. And man, he's got a good vertical. Kosic deep, tipped away. Ellingson coming in for it, and Cruikshank is finally the one to bring the ball down. Here's Tyson, double move, corner. Considine stepped out of bounds before he got the pass.
A costly turnover there as they had a 5-on-4. We're hoping to see Wheaton convert some points there as Aguomo was lagging back on defense after creating some chaos on the offensive boards there. Aguomo has a great second jump as we've been able to see him get up, go up for the shot, and then go right back up to get the rebound.
Well, it seemed like perhaps Wheaton was going to pull away when they were up 6. They had a decent run, but the Eagles have clawed their way back, and it's a 4-point lead now. And you have to say, if you're Benedictine, you travel to Wheaton College to play the number 6 preseason ranked team in America, a team that has players like Namye Adome and Tyson Cruikshank and Cade Alioth. You have to be pretty pleased with yourself. You've led most of the game, and now you're only down 4.
And getting guys like Aguomo and Montiel to carry the team and put them on their back and put up some great numbers. They are fighting hard, and they are not scared of the Wheaton Thunder. Ellingson and the ref chatted up a little bit, catching up about their days as they inbound the ball.
It'll be Johnson, number 12, the point guard here. And they're trying to move the ball around quickly. Thunder picking him up outside the 3-point line. But the Eagles swinging it around. Ellingson down low to Aguomo. Gets the free layup.
An unusual miss there from Aguomo. Usually see him finish those as it was pretty much wide open. Just a blatant miss right there.
Adome. Alioth thinks about the 3. Now he's going to drive low on Montiel. Get the tough hook to miss the target.
You saw the double come around from Ellingson. I think you'll see that when Cade tries to post up. They'll start to double as he's a little bit of a bigger man in the post.
Down low, Aguomo. Man, just spins past Chiavello.
He says something to the Wheaton Thunder as he makes an easy finish right there, making everything look easy.
Alioth. Cruikshank. Wheaton moving the ball around. Cruikshank's going to drive to the hole, blocked. Gets his own rebound. Finds Eddie Scott, uses that vertical. Can't quite find it. And then finally, Cade Alioth gets the rebound, puts it away for 2.
And that completes the double-double right there. And Cade is just a menace on the board and just will not be deterred.
Johnson the other way, though, with the reverse double clutch. Answers on the other end.
Smooth finish from Johnson, taking off from the left block and going all the way under the hoop and finishing with the right hand.
For Wheaton falling asleep a little bit on that possession, giving up the points. It's now 69-67 in favor of the home team.
You know, I would like to see Shower maybe throw some doubles down on Aguomo in the post, or maybe fake that to try to have the ball kicked out and create some tips, some turnovers, because Aguomo is just having easy pickings in the post.
And it seems like it's a mismatch, even though he and Chiavello are the same size. Just something in the way he's using that leverage. He's able to spin around and get some easy looks very quick down low. He's got 17 on a very efficient 8 for 14 tonight. Hasn't taken a single 3-pointer.
And it's not a super flashy 17 either. It's just, he's just going through the motions and going up for easy, wide open layups. And those do add up.
Wheaton returning with their starters on the floor. 6 minutes left to go in the second half. And you have to imagine that this maybe is the team they're thinking of ending with. And Coach Schauer confident that his players have the legs to go the distance here. Among the minutes leaders for Wheaton, Tyson and Namier Dome, 31 minutes apiece.
Seeing some more pressure in the full court right here from Benedictine. Maybe trying to have a quick turnover and pressure the ball.
A Dome cutting down. Considine in the corner as the Eagles really picking up this defensive pressure. Tyson draws the foul on Aguomo. I'm definitely a big fan of the full court press in these situations, even if you're just sending one player like the Eagles kind of did right there. They were able to shave about 12 seconds off of the shooting clock.
I agree. It's nice to see that starting like the 6-minute mark to let them know that they're willing to put some pressure on the ball and waste some time.
Cruikshank, who's in the bonus with the 1-for-1. Gets the first to drop.
We'll see a lot more free throws in the last 6 minutes with both teams being in the bonus.
Second one's no good. Alioth was trying to get the rebound and poked it out of bounds in the end.
Wheaton's now 13 of 19 from the free throw line, and Benedictine is 3 of 8.
Michael Johnson, easy as you like, scoots past Vegas. Not an easy feat in itself with the 2.
Really nothing hard there. I think Vegas was expecting a screen and then just slipped by and easy finish.
Tyson, quick trigger. Short with the 3-point attempt, and now Montiel will bring things up the other way. Ellingson.
Guomo is calling for it in the paint. He's hoping to get a little easy layup, and
deep 3 from Kosic is short. Alioth corrals his 15th rebound of the night. As Cruikshank comes the other way, a Dome double clutch. Easy as you like, off the glass and in.
Cruikshank just leading the fast break, and a Dome following the ball and going up for an easy layup. We love to see it.
Eagles moving inside. Kosic working on Alioth. He's not going to get anything there. A Dome with the rebound. Vegas. A poor pass deflects off of the hands of the Eagles defender. Turnover.
Vegas didn't really have anything there. I think he was just trying to force something.
And another rare miss from Aguomo. That one seemed pretty open, but a Dome maybe just able to get a hand on it in the end. And Tyson will slow things down here. No need to rush. A Dome, though, wants to get it going. Front rims it. Gets his own rebound. Drives to the lane. Cade. Wheaton bench calling for a foul, but no worries. He's able to put the easy 2 in.
Having 2 offensive rebounds there is really nice to create more opportunities and shave some time off the clock and just extend their lead.
Well, it's been a bloodbath down low. Wheaton is controlling the boards 37-28. And most of that due to the really strong play of Cade Alioth. He's got 16 rebounds.
He is having a night. And you know what they say, Don, the board man gets paid.
The board man gets paid. And, you know, Nick Chiavello with 8 coming off the bench. So this is a Wheaton team that maybe doesn't have the incredibly tall players, I believe. Just looking at the roster, Blake Foley at 6'8", and Karsten Schim, a freshman, at 6'8". Those are your, super tall players. But other than that, of the ones that get minutes, you've got a 6'6", 2 6'4s.
Chiavello is providing great minutes off the bench. He has 21 minutes and 6 points and 8 rebounds. That's exactly what Schauer wants to see from his bench and what they can produce.
And playing the way that he has been playing with those 3 fouls. Of course, on the bench now, but could perhaps see him in these closing minutes. Colin Vegas as well for Wheaton also has 3 fouls and certainly known throughout the great state of Illinois as one of the premier defensive specialists in D3 basketball, typically called upon to put some clamps on the opposing team's best scorer, and he's been doing a pretty decent job of that tonight. And they'll pick up Michael Johnson, who has 12 points against him. Montiel to the rack, and one. You don't want to give that up if you're Considine.
What a good finish by Montiel, getting Considine off balance and just having him do whatever he wants right there.
Team foul number 9. Montiel on the line, shooting 1.
Montiel is the first player in this game to get to 20 points. He's got 21 on the night and a chance to go to 22 by making his first free throw of the night. Gets it to go, so the lead is cut to 2 with under 4 minutes to go. And Kirkshank will bring it up, looking like he's got a purpose. Tyson cutting down inside, looking for the pick and roll. Vegas. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tyson's going to take it himself. Air ball. Alioth finds the rebound, able to get it off of Johnson's leg, but 5 on the shot clock when it comes back in.
And Johnson is just standing out of bounds, holding the ball, so Wheaton will maintain possession with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
It's going to have to be a quick play here. They get it to a Dome, who cuts down low, gets the layup.
What a good take of knowing exactly where he was on the court, using his body and creating the space under the hoop to go up strong.
Really nice play from Namier, who also enters the 20-point barrier. He's got 21 to lead all Wheaton scorers. And a familiar sight, him and Tyson battling for the lead scorer for Wheaton. It's something we saw all of last season.
A Dome, even though we have 3.5 minutes left, he does not lose energy as he was running around the entire time off ball, and then when he gets the ball, he's just so aggressive and keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Benedictine is 1 for 8 in their last 3-pointer attempt, or their last 8 3-point attempts. They've been shooting so poorly in the second half that they've dipped to 45% on the night, and it's interesting to say that because most teams would be happy shooting 45 or 46%. They'd be very happy shooting that percentage, but to start out the way they did, I think they ended the first half shooting 68%. Certainly not where you wanted this game to go if you're the Eagles. Still, though, they're down by only 4 here in King Arena. Ellingson to Montiel. Considine's got to be careful. Montiel once again just knows how to use his body, gets the layup to go.
You can see Montiel here just bully his way into the paint and finish with a nice left hand.
An unstoppable force down low. Wheaton will have to answer. Cade, his third 3-point try of the night. This one still doesn't go in. He's 0 for 3.
Cade just can't find the bottom of the net from deep.
Johnson, nice crossover move. Vegas gets called for the foul. I'll see it on the replay here. Looked like he could have just gone for the soft block, maybe went for the Hollywood block and take a little piece of Johnson with him.
I think Vegas might have hit him with the body there.
Number 2, Alioth, his third.
Interesting call from the ref beyond the baseline to make that call instead of the one up at the top of the key.
And they actually attributed the foul to Cade Alioth. So not sure where he came into the equation there, but he picks up the foul, and Johnson makes good on his first free throw attempt. Johnson goes 2 for 2. It's 76 all here at King Arena.
2.5 minutes left. You like seeing a tight game, but hopefully Wheaton can pull away with some easy buckets.
Pick and roll. Cade gets the pump fake, gets the easy layup. That's 3 points down low.
He had Montiel jumping for joy with just a simple pump fake. And an easy up and under move.
Guomo, Montiel, Considine once again. It's exposed down low.
All of
Tyson, though, the hustle play, returns the ball to Wheaton.
First on the floor there from Crookshank after Benedictine is just trying to play through Montiel the second half.
Adome goes for the layup. We're going to get a foul call, an offensive foul on Adome. There's drives into the player. See this again. Yep, that's a really good call. Feet were set. Ellingson, who's picked up a couple charges in the game, he is that guy.
He's willing to put his body on the line and draw those charges to shift the momentum. There's some good wiping techniques from the man who came on with the towel to get the sweat away from the floor.
Wheaton up 2 now. Johnson will drive up against Vegas. 1:30 left to go in the game. Aguomo, who's checked back into the game, working on Cade down low. Aguomo puts up the strong shot. Cade, though, corrals his 18th rebound of the night. Looking like Andre Drummond out there.
I like the new matchup there with Alioth on Aguomo, putting one big body against another.
Cade collects far outside the three-point line. Wheaton running a bit of a 5-out offense. Tyson striding to the lane. Cade comes up with the rebound and puts it in the back of the net. Unstoppable down low.
That is a man's board right there, ripping it away from Kosick and going back up to finish the play.
Caden Alioth looking like a prime candidate for a Defensive Player of the Year award. Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Week for the CCIW. Although Defensive Player of the Year, I mean, if you average 20 boards a game, you never know. 19 tonight to go along with 17 points. Pretty good way to start out your last season of basketball.
Very good way. He might not have eaten much for dinner because he is hungry on the rebound board right there.
I'll just see this replay again. As you said, a man's rebound. It's going to take it away from 2 players.
He said, "That's mine. I will take that, sir." And goes up and finishes it. 17 points and 19 rebounds, shooting 6 of 11 from the field. That is a really good stat line right there.
Teams are going to come out of their huddles now. Benedictine determined to come out of King Arena with something. They started the game off so well, but Wheaton has clawed back and are now up by 4 points. So a 2-possession game here. Starters back on the floor for Wheaton. We've got Adome, Alioth, Vegas, Considine, and Crookshank. Coach Schauer, these are his bread and butter moments. This is where he thrives as a coach. His play selection, the charisma he brings, the energy he brings to these late game situations is what has made him such an effective coach of this Wheaton program for the last 13 years. Can his team hold on here at home against the Eagles? It is Montiel down low. Going to work against Considine, who plays some good defense. And Adome will come down with the rebound and will be called, I believe, for the foul. Cannot believe it.
It's an interesting call when you see both of the guys go for the ball. I don't know if they should have made that call there. Benedictine drew up a play to get the ball to their star player, Montiel, and he wasn't able to finish there, but now they're at the line to shoot 2.
First one goes for Kosic.
An overly friendly roll there.
And at that point, he enters 11 points. Gets the second. Another nice bounce. Lead is to 2 now. Wheaton has a choice here. They can hold on to the ball, drain as much time off the clock as possible, and that looks like it's what they'll do. Crookshank guarded by Kosic, far outside of the three-point line. Tyson, stutter step, over to a dome. Loses the ball. And Alioth dove to the ground, and Coach Schauer called a very smart timeout. 6 seconds, though, on the shot clock.
We'll see what he can draw up here, but Alioth and Adome both the first on the floor to keep possession. Just love seeing the aggression and the continual hustle from the Wheaton Thunder.
Last time the Thunder were in this position with limited shot clock time, taking a ball out of bounds, it was Nami Adome under the basket who put in a nice physical layup. Given how the Eagles have been shooting from 3 in the second half, don't know if I'd trust a shot behind the arc. And to be honest, Dalton, I'm thinking if you get the rebound here, you call a timeout to advance the ball and then try and go for a quick 2. If that doesn't work out, get the rebound or foul.
I agree, and Aguomo and Montiel are just having their way in the post. I think that's definitely where you'll see Benedictine look.
Adome gets the ball far deep. Driving inside is Adome, gets the step, gets his own layup! Where did he come from there?
That is why, kids, you follow your shot for moments like that. An easy rebound and an easy finish.
Nobody picks him up, and then the ball bounces out. Second chance rebound also is put up and scored by Benedictine. And we were so caught up with that awesome replay there of Adome. Missed the potential game-ending shot. We'll see it again. And it's Johnson that goes up for it. Aguomo also had the double team help.
See a quick foul here from Benedictine to send Wheaton to the line, where they have been shooting 68% tonight. We'll hopefully see Tyson or Adome have the ball in their hands to get fouled.
Thunder certainly in the driver's seat right here.
Benedictine is probably drawing up some press right here to put pressure on the inbounder and get a good trap and maybe a steal, maybe a quick foul.
Somehow I just want Cade to get his 20th rebound. I just don't like seeing that 19. I want to see 20.
I agree. He needs a true Andre Drummond night right now.
It will be U Vegas to take this inbounds. As you said, Dalton, a bit of a press out here from the Eagles. 5.9 seconds on the clock. If it goes out, the Thunder obviously escape with a win here. Tyson gets it, has space. Maybe should have thrown the ball up to Eli, who was striding down the court. As such, though, he will go to the line.
He had Considine wide open, but I think he also wanted to be really cautious of not making a key turnover there because he had 3 guys just running at him in the open court.
And I wonder, we've seen this in the NCAA tournament, can't remember what game it was, but a player picked the ball up in the press break and then just threw it up the court, 100 feet in the air. We can't do that in King Arena because it's not tall enough, but I wonder if he could have maybe just launched it over to the right side of the court. He misses the first free throw, and Johnson's going to burst up the field. He's got the space and time, shot up, and it's...
Didn't even get the shot off in time.
It wouldn't have gone in anyway, and Wheaton a little bit sheepishly celebrating this win. The number 6 team in the nation escaping versus an unranked team at home in front of a crowd, though. They come away with the win 82-80 in a very interesting fashion here.
Benedictine has to be frustrated. They didn't even get a shot off to end the game, but Wheaton, first game back with real fans in the building and getting a win. We love to see that, and just great performances from Adome, from Alioth, and from Crookshank, just providing great minutes, great shooting, just all around great play from them.
So this Wheaton team will take on Lake Forest away. They will return to King Arena on the 19th of November to take on Ohio Wesleyan. Also be sure to tune in for the women's broadcast. They will be playing in a tournament here at King Arena on Friday and Saturday, both games at 7 p.m. Of course, until then, for Dalton Van Esselton and everybody else here at WTSN, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast, and have a great night. job, dude.
Good stuff.
You're natural.
Hey, that was so much fun.
Good work, man.
I'm so pumped for this weekend. That's gonna be so good.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be sick. You know how to like put your hours in, right?
No.
Okay. Did you fill out anything for Brett yet?
Like, I filled out all the forms
Okay.
and everything.
Go to your Wheaton portal.
I got an email about like a timesheet from like this past week from someone, but like it wasn't like a timesheet for like this. And it was like